I just can't give it up. Yeah. Yes, sir. What is going on, YouTube? It is your boy Denali, aka Don Squally, and today we are back with another Toyota Tundra video. So in today's video, we're going to be doing what I'm going to call the first mod to the truck, and in today's video we are going to be installing some LED headlights to replace the stock halogen headlights on the 2010 Toyota Tundra. So the lights I ended up going with are these Couture LED light bulbs. Now these were basically the cheapest LEDs that I could find off of Amazon, so if they are good, I'll leave a link for them down in the description. These are the H11 bulbs, I'm pretty sure, to replace the stock halogens on the 2010, I think 07 to 012. These should fit, maybe even the newer Tundras. I'm not really that sure. That's just what these were advertised as. So this bulb on the driver's side looks like it's going to be relatively easy. I have small little girl hands, so I should be able to reach in there no problem. Then I'm just going to have to remove the windshield wiper fluid tank on the passenger side in order to access the passenger side headlight. So what I'm going to go ahead and do is put the camera down, install the driver's side headlight. Then we're just going to turn the lights off in the garage, do a little comparison video, and then obviously at the end of this video I'm going to have to wait till it's nighttime, but we are going to drive this thing at night, give you guys an idea as to exactly what it looks like driving at night. And so it begins with the Toyota Tundra. I'm sure this is going to be the first of many mods that we're going to do, but for today's video we're going to get started with these headlights. So I'm going to throw the camera on the tripod. We're going to see if we can get these installed real quick. Okay, so first things first, I'm going to undo this clip down here. Now from what I've seen, some guys have had to remove the battery. I don't think I'm going to have a problem. As you can see, the stock headlight came out relatively easily. Now there is a little bit of blue on this. I don't know if that's supposed to make them like a cooler blue color. They definitely are orange though. So we're just going to open up our package here. Do a little comparison with our LEDs. So these are the bulbs that I ended up going with. Now the one thing I was a little unsure about these bulbs, I know they're the cheapest ones that I could find, but most LEDs have like a little cooling, I guess, heat sink on the back of it to help with cooling. So I'm not sure if these are going to be less bright than the ones with the heat sink on them. But I figured for 20 bucks I'd give them a shot and see how they perform. They do look like the same size, which are H11, so I'm going to go ahead and install this bulb real quick. And just like that, the headlight is installed. So I'm going to go ahead, put on the factory clip here. And just like that, the bulbs are installed. Took me all of about 30 seconds on the driver's side. So now I'm going to throw on the headlights. We'll just do a little bit of a comparison with the stock halogen as opposed to the LEDs. And already those are looking way better than the stock headlights. Now I'm not too sure how much brighter these are going to be at night. Unfortunately, I was too excited, so I didn't get a before clip at nighttime. But what I'll do is I'll turn the lights off in the garage and just give you guys an idea of what they look like in the dark. Now obviously there is a substantial amount of light coming from outside, but as you can see, the passenger side kind of orangey, whereas the driver's side nice and blue. Looks like we have a nice straight line going across the gold digger there. Still have this thing waiting to get rid of a few more parts, then the shell is going to be gone. But as you can see, in comparison, the driver's side a lot more blue. The camera really doesn't do it justice. Those are like sparkling blue as opposed to the orange halogens. So what I'm going to do is throw the tripod down. We're going to get the washer fluid tank out, get that second bulb in, and then we'll go for a little drive, make sure everything's charging correctly, and then we'll throw in that clip of the nighttime driving. Looks like just a couple of 10 mil bolts to remove this tank here. And we were able to get the passenger side bulb out, no problem. So you just have to remove this top bolt here. So now we'll just go ahead and insert our LED and then replug our connection here. And just like that, the passenger side is in, no problem. So we're gonna turn the lights on, make sure that they're both working. And as you can see, both lights are in. Now the one thing about this setup is that this truck does not come equipped with the light leveling switch. So I'm gonna have to drive it around, see how people react to them. If I'm getting flashed a lot, then I might have to manually adjust them. If I'm not mistaken, there should be a manual adjustment somewhere on the side here that you just twist. But I am gonna drive them as is. We're gonna do a couple of night clips. What I'm gonna do is put everything back together. And then what we're gonna do is wait until nighttime. I'm gonna get back to you guys and show you exactly what these look like at night while we're driving. Alrighty, so just finished work, on my way home on the back roads. And as you can see, we're getting a pretty decent light output from these LEDs. I'm just gonna go ahead, turn my headlights off real quick. So those are the daytime running lights right there. And that right there is the LEDs. Hit my high beams just for comparison. So as you can see, they are pretty much on par with low beams. Obviously your high beams are going to give you a lot more range. You can see it's lit up quite a bit more. But I'm pretty happy with this LED setup. Unfortunately, I don't have any before videos to compare it to, but I can assure you there's a much brighter, crisper, almost white light coming from these as opposed to the crusty orange that they are stock. So what I'm gonna do is when I get home, I'm just going to pull in front of the garage, show you guys exactly how level the lights are, and I'm gonna have to make some adjustments depending on what we find. So when I get back to the house, we'll throw the camera back on. Alrighty, so just got back to the garage. It looks like I'm gonna have to either lower the driver's side a little bit or raise the passenger side just a touch. Mind you, I am on a bit of an angle. Let's see. Make sure I don't hit the Ultima back there. Yo, you can't see nothing. I mean, yeah, that's pretty good. Oh, that's the wipers, not the gear shifter. It seems, let me just straighten out here. Yeah, we're a little bit off, so I'm gonna see if I can make some adjustments to that. Let me just jump out here. It looks like I got a package in front of the garage as well here. Yeah, looks like my side steps have come in today, so yeah, I'm gonna have to make some adjustments. But nonetheless, I'd say that's pretty decent. So yeah, I didn't have anybody flashing their lights at me, which is definitely a bonus. So that means that they're not entirely too bright. Now, from what I've read online, HIDs and a halogen headlight kind of scatters the light output and it makes people flash their high beams at you quite a bit. But I just drove home on my first voyage with these lights and I didn't get anybody flashing their headlights at me. So I'm gonna say these things are definitely good. As you can see, provided quite a bit of nice bright white light output, and in my opinion, just the white lights as opposed to like an orange halogen bulb just looks a little bit cleaner on the truck. So all in all, for the 20 bucks, I'm pretty happy. As long as they don't burn out in like a month, 2 months, if I can get like a half a year out of them for the $20 that I spent, I'd buy another set for sure. So I'm gonna leave a link to these down in the description. Seems like a pretty decent light bulb, so if you guys want to get yourself a set for your Toyota Tundra, or I guess you could pick a different bulb size if you wanted to put them on your Infiniti or Nissan. But that's pretty much it. I just got home. It's about 10:43 at night, so I'm kind of tired. I'm gonna go inside, have myself a nice ice cold beverage, and probably head to bed very soon. So with that being said, I am your boy D-Nolly, aka Don Squally. I hope you guys did enjoy the first install video on the Toyota Tundra. If you guys want to see more, don't forget to smash that like button. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button. And that's about it, man. So as always, I'm your boy D-Nolly, aka Don Squally. we're gonna catch y'all mofos at the next one, man. Peace.